Hey there, so today we have another review and this is a special release from Sixpoint. So this is one of their special app-only limited releases that you go to the Sixpoint brewery for, and you go in the app, you purchase it, and then you show up to the location to pick it up. This time it was actually not released at the Sixpoint Red Hook location, and it was actually released at Union Pool, a bar in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So pretty cool. I don't know why the change occurred, but this was actually sold out the day of the app release, so I actually went a little bit late and didn't get any of the beer, but thankfully, shout out to John, who has, I believe, into every single release every month for the past year and a half. Shout out to him, awesome friend. He offered me a can of this, but this is Master Blend. This is a 13.8% Imperial Stout, and obviously this would sell out super hype. And shout out to the staff that said hi, shout out to the regulars at Sixpoint releases that said hi. Really excited to get into this one. So beautiful can, by the way. Love that can design, the black and gold, black and gold. So beer is pitch black. It has maybe a touch of brown in light. It has a beautiful mocha brown head to it. Yeah, let's get the aroma on this one. Oh, wow. Just lively, fresh bourbon character. It's very woody. It has a lot of just that beautiful kind of a caramelly bourbon note. It has a little bit of butterscotch combined with the sweetness of the underlying beer. You get a little bit of chocolate in there as well, some roast. A little bit of alcohol as well, but just beautiful, rich, sweet barrel character combined with the beautiful chocolatey notes of a huge, huge Imperial Stout. And yeah, just like, sort of that really bright, kind of bourbon forward nose that you get from barrel-aged Imperial Stouts. It smells fantastic. Cheers. A little bit of nuttiness. Wow, it smells awesome. Wow. First off, 13.8%. This beer is boozy. It tastes like it's been pulled out of fresh barrels for a short amount of time. It has a lot of bourbon character going on. So if you're not a fan of bourbon, you're not going to like this one. Obviously, you're generally not going to like the style. But this one has a good impact of pure whiskey bourbon character. Up front, it's sweet. There's a milk chocolate note to it. There's some mocha, some coffee. Towards the middle and towards the back, big spikes of just booze and bourbon. It releases onto the palate, makes the palate salivate. And then you get this beautiful ending note of like butterscotch, caramel, coconut, vanilla. What this really actually reminds me of, and actually spoke about it with some of the regulars at the release. They actually had pours of it, so I got a little sip. And it is very much parabola. So if you're curious, this is a 14% Imperial Stout. There's only so many out there. Which one could compare to Goose Island Bourbon County or Firestone Walker Parabola? Very much parabola. But this almost tastes like a Firestone Walker Parabola Reserve or something. It's really where the barrel character is just really ripped out of the cask and just pushed into the beer. You smell it on the nose, on the palate. This is a small sipper, by the way. I know people have mentioned that. This is not something where you can sort of take a big swig and sort of move too much around your mouth and allow it to sort of envelop. It does have that really small sip kind of quality that you want from something like a Glencairn's worth of whiskey, because you really want to let the alcohol develop on your palate. You really don't want to take a big sip of this one because there's just a good amount of fusel alcohol character. The bourbon character is very obvious on this one, but it doesn't remove the fact that there's beautiful complexity as well. There are the notes that you get in Firestone Walker Parabola, including the coconut, the vanilla, the marzipan, that sweet note towards the back end of caramel and butterscotch are absolutely fantastic. Despite the fact that it does have a really lively, fresh, young cask character to it, it's still a wonderfully complex beer. Absolutely delicious. Wow. Because usually this is not the kind of style of bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout that I tend to enjoy. I tend to prefer that really richly integrated character. This is really bourbon forward with a beautiful Imperial Stout underneath it. But the complexities somehow dance with each other that I really like this one. So this is one of the best examples of a bourbon forward bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout, if that makes any sense to you. This for me is getting beautiful beer. This has to be one of the best beers I've gotten from Sixpoint so far. I'm a sucker for the style. 98. 98. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it. Until next time, guys. Cheers. enjoy. I hope you got your hands on some. It was very limited, and I hope they do more beers like this. Shout out to the team at Sixpoint. Thank you so much. Later.